Are we live? Yep. Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to WHU TV. My name is John, your host, as always, and I hope you're doing well, as I always do. This video, and I know you can't see it at the moment, but this video is sponsored by the channel sponsor 3retro.com. Please click the link in the description below that will take you directly through to the West Ham section of their website. Guys, you know the spill, some very, very nice retro gear in there as well, along with some Admiral and Umbro West Ham coloured t-shirts, track jackets, polo shirts, and sweatshirts. So go check those out. Any purchases made through the link in the description below, the commission that the channel would normally get will be going directly through to directly through to the NHS, I should say. So, guys, thank you very much for watching. Ian, hello, mate. Good to see you. Hope you're all right. Hope you see my video I've sent you as well, for that matter, because you never check it until I tell you. Right, today's video is we're going to be talking about a couple of things, actually, to be completely honest with you. First and foremost, we will be talking about the limited funds that are available at West Ham United, because there's a very, very good chance. Now, you guys, you know as well as I do that David Sullivan loves to say that we haven't got any money to spend. Now, there is a very good possibility. I've been reading this over the last couple of days, just keeping an eye out what's going on. And I haven't been able to do it. I haven't done any videos over this weekend because I wanted to culminate a few things together, as I like to, as you guys know, I like to do. Paul, hello, mate. Good to see you. Hope you're keeping all right over there, mate. But yeah, so there's been a lot of reports about, obviously, Premier League teams starting to defer wages. Regardless of what's been said in the press over the last few days, West Ham were one of the ones that first started doing it. Now, there's also a good chance that the financial fair play rules will come in as a result of any team withholding any percentage of their wages until their wages have been restored. Sorry, I said players' wages have been restored. So, you know, guys, it's interesting to see. There's a morality tale here. Surely, there's a morality tale here, where we've got to have some form of balance where players. Sorry, guys, just muted me for some reason. Players are getting their wages, but they're also not getting the full value of it. So until they get the outstanding remuneration, shall we say, then there's going to be a chance that we're not going to be able to spend. To spend to the value, that we would like to do. However, excuse me. However, if the wages are paid back to normal, everyone gets their wages, then there is money available. But how much of that money is going to be the actual question, because this is very, very up in the air at the moment. Nobody's really got any ideas of what's going to happen, how long it's going to take, what, when, and where, sort of thing. But the other thing I wanted to talk to you about today is it's been published today that the list of every single free agent from Arsenal all the way down to Wolves is available in the summer on a free transfer. Now, this is something very, very clearly is going to happen. There's going to be a lot. I honestly reckon there's going to be a lot of loans. There's going to be quite a few freebies going, and maybe swapping players as well, for that matter. I know, for example, that a lot of the fan base have been saying, yes, all right, well, let's sell Anderson and swap him for somebody else, or blah blah blah. It's hello, Darren. Good to see you, mate. I hope you're keeping all right. But okay, so guys, the reason why this is a live conversation is I want to know, for those 6 of you that are currently in the live chat, and for those that are watching the replay, I want to get your thoughts on on the following teams and the following players, and if you think they would suit well for West Ham. Now, Arsenal don't have any. Arsenal don't have any free agents this coming summer window, or this coming end of the window. Ian, this is what I want you to say, mate. As I've just said. But Aston Villa have Borja, Baston, and Kiernan Davis. Now, I don't know either of those players all that well. I know Baston's name, I should say, every now and again. I've heard his name, but I don't really think he's I don't think he's a sort of player that we should be looking at. However, Bournemouth have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Excuse me, have 7 free transfers available. Ryan Fraser, Jordan Ibe, Charlie Daniels, Andrew Sermon, Simon Francis, Artur Boric, and Brad Smith. Now, straight away, Ryan Fraser screams to me. Charlie Daniels I like as well. Jordan Ibe hasn't really cut it for Bournemouth in the terms that the way that he wanted to since he left Liverpool. Artur Boric, I can see the thinking. I wouldn't be too. I mean, as I say, Ryan Fraser definitely for me. I think he's a very, very talented footballer. But guys, as I say, let me know out of that list if you think any of those three. So I'll repeat it once more: Ryan Fraser, Jordan Ibe, Charlie Daniels, Andrew Sermon, Simon Francis, Artur Boric, and Brad Smith. So put your comments down, guys, or in the live chat and or in the description below, comment section, I should say. Brighton have Berim Kayal and Ezequiel Schelotto. Not really sure how you pronounce those two. Again, 2 players I'm not really a favourite with, so I can't really comment. But guys, if there's any Brighton fans watching, then by all means let me know. Or any of you guys that know these players, let me know. So turning to Burnley, we've got Aaron Lennon, Jeff Hendrick, Joe Hart, Phil Bardsley, and Adam Legzins. Oh, I don't know. I can't pronounce that. Ian, you're not following the concept, mate. He's talking about the free transfers. Glenn Murray isn't a list of Brighton's players, mate. Come on. Where we got Frank Burke. Hello, mate. Fraser for me. Promote some of our youngsters. Yeah. I'm glad you agree, Frank. Chelsea. So Burnley have Aaron Lennon, Jeff Hendrick, Joe Hart, Phil Bardsley, and Adam Legzadines, or how you pronounce it. I personally, Bardsley. I like Bardsley from Burnley. I like him. I think he's a good player. Would he make a difference to the West Ham squad? It remains to be seen. But I do like him. I think he's a good player. Now Chelsea have got Pedro, William, Giroud, as we all know, over the last few days, and Willy Caballero. Actually, going back to Burnley. It's interesting to see that Joe Hart has been linked to, who was it actually? Let me just double check it. There was a report that said that that Joe Hart is linked to Derby County. And also, where are we? Let's have a look. It's Derby County and some a team you'd never think would be would be interested in him. Where are we? Derby County and Turkish club Besiktas. So it's a bit of a weird combination there. Darren says Fraser. Cool. Paul says, did Fraser have a bit of falling out of Bournemouth? Probably. I haven't heard it, but I wouldn't do it. And hello, Mick Smith. Hope you're doing, mate. I'm good. I hope you're well as well. Okay, so let's get back on track. So Pedro, William, Giroud, and Caballero leaving Chelsea on a free. So at least so far. Now I know there's a lot of reports around Giroud, but I think it's a little bit too late for us personally. Pedro, yeah, he could do it. William. Yeah, I wouldn't be, but lock Caballero. So 2 of the 4 for me. Two of those 4. Crystal Palace have Stephen Henderson. I'm not I don't think he'd make much difference to the West Ham squad, if I'm completely honest with you. Everton have Umar Niasse, Leighton Baines, Kuko Martina, and Martin Stecklenburg. Stecklenburg I like, Niasse I like, but I don't think they're going to have much of the West Ham squad. Sorry, guys, a bit of a internet issue there, as it always is with BT. Yeah, Leicester have Napalis Mendy, Christian Fuchs, or Fuchs, depending on your pronunciation of it, Wes Morgan, and Eldin Jakupovic. Now, Fuchs, I'd be happy to have. Wes Morgan, 4 or 5 years ago, yes, not so much now. Paul makes a good point. Wages would be an issue for all the Chelsea lot. Yeah, they would. That's a good, very, very good point. Yeah, Mendy, Fuchs, and Morgan, players I'm aware, we're all pretty much aware of, but not really for me. Otamendi, yes, but not. I mean, Fuchs, yeah, okay, possibly. Liverpool have Adam Lallana, Nathaniel Klein, and Andy Lonergan available. Lallana, I would take. Klein, I'd be happy with. But again, I don't think either of them would do that much better. I mean, Lallana, bless him, he's very, very injury prone. We need to stay well clear of him. Man City have David Silva and Claudio Bravo available. Wages, as Paul's intimating on with the Chelsea comment. That's not going to happen. Man United have no free agents. Newcastle, you'll be very, very surprised to hear that one of them is a former West Ham player. So Newcastle have Javier Manquillo, Matty Longstaff, Andy Carroll, Jack Colback, Rob Elliott, and Jamie Sterry. Now, Matty Longstaff, I really, really admire. I think he's a very, very good footballer. I'll be very happy with how he would play with us. I think he's an absolutely great player. However, would he balance in the midfield properly? I don't think he will, but I would be very, very happy with Matty. So, guys, come on, give me your comments, because not many people are actually saying down here at the minute. Sheffield United have Ricky Holmes, Leon Clark, John Lumstram, Jack Rodwell, and Phil Jagielka available on the freeze. Now we know all the issues with Jack Rodwell. We know all the issues with Phil Jagielka. The other three, Clark, I think is a good player, but again, I can't think now of anybody that would actually benefit there. Southampton have Shane Long. I would take Shane Long all day long. I'd love to see him in a West Ham shirt. I think he's a very, very talented footballer. But guys, as I said, give me your comments. Spurs have Vertonghen and Michael Vorm leaving on the free. To be honest with you, as much as I hate Spurs, I would take either of them. Michael Vorm, I think, is a very, very good goalkeeper. Vertonghen, wages would be an issue, like with Vorm and the City, blah blah blah. But I wouldn't say no. I wouldn't say no if he was available and if he wanted to come and was able to do a decent job with us on a decent wage. I'd be happy with him. I would. Watford have Mariappa, Ben Foster, Aurelio Gomez, and Jose Holibas. Now, Holibas I really like. Ben Foster, I think, would be a very, very good backup goalkeeper, but I don't think he would want to come to us as a backup goalkeeper. Darren seems to agree with me about Longstrom. But yeah, Aurelio Gomez, not so much anymore. Holibas, I think would do well. I mean, obviously, we know full well that Carlos Sanchez and Zabaleta are both leaving at the end of the season because they're on there as well. And it's a shame because Zabaleta has been brilliant for us. Sanchez has been terrible. Both really haven't worked out in the way that both of them really wanted it to, unfortunately. But with Zabaleta, he's had 2 very, very good seasons with us. And finally, coming to Wolves is John Ruddy, Bright Endo Bankhair and Phil Offisu AE. Paul will take Michael Vaughan, by the looks of it. Yeah. John Ruddy, very, very talented goalkeeper. Quite a few years ago now. He's done well with Wolves. He's done very, very well with Wolves. I wouldn't take him myself. Ian, good point, mate. Swap Foster for Randolph. Yeah, I wouldn't say no to that at all, mate. Very, very good idea. Very, very good idea. Maybe do the same thing with John Ruddy. I'd bring him in. I'm happy with him. I think he's only got a couple of years left in him, bless him. But I think he's a very good goalkeeper. And the other two, I don't really know all that well. But guys, as I say, give me your thoughts on everything. For those that are watching the replay, by all means, put your comments in the comment section below, as always, guys. And as I said, I want to say thank you very much to everybody that's got us back to 1,530 subscribers. We did have 1,531 yesterday, but either that person's unsubscribed or somebody else is unsubscribed, so we're back down to 1,530. But thank you very much, guys. It's very appreciated. I'd love us to try and get to 1,600 at some point. So if you're new around here, welcome. It's great to see you. I know it's a bit of a sellout of me to say so, but if you do genuinely think that that you're enjoying this channel and you'd like to know more, then by all means, please do click the subscribe button and hit the notification bell. By all means, please do share this content with anybody that you feel may want to watch it, because it'd be interesting to see what people's thoughts are on this as well, for that matter. Because there are going to be a lot of people that don't know this channel. A lot of people. David, as usual, is joined the chat right at the end of the conversation. So hopefully, David is going to be. He's so late. He's saying good morning. It's 20 to 1. Good afternoon, mate. But yeah, it's been good, guys. Thank you very much for everybody that's been putting your comments in the comment section, in the live chat, I should say. Thank you very, very much. Still 2/3 of everybody that watches this channel is still unsubscribed. So please do hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you get to know when new content is going up. If you like the video and you feel I deserve it, then by all means, please do click the like button. For some random reason, this video won't be actually showing fully processed until tomorrow, because for some weird reason, live videos are taking a day to get processed on YouTube. Possibly because a lot of people are actually doing a lot more content than normal, obviously, because a lot of us got a lot more free time on our hands than normal. It's quickly saying, mixed with me, it's players who want to wear the shirt in pride and passion. Yeah, agreed, Meg. Dave says I'm a loves shoot, Larry. But yeah, guys, thank you very, very much for your time. As I say, please do share this content with anybody that you feel may want to watch it. And also, for those that are watching the replay, please do put your comments down, because I love engaging with you guys, reading your comments. Some of them have been brilliant, especially the last couple of days with the Matty Cash and conversation about Arnautovic as well, for that matter. So guys, thank you very, very much for your time. If you want to purchase a shirt from the club shop, the channel shop, even click the link in the description below. If you want to support this channel, then by all means have a look at the Patreon link that's down below. And Rick, the first ever Rick Cogger, the first ever Patreon, who is a squad player. Thank you very much, Rick, because one of the requirements of being a Patreon is the fact that you'll get a name and social media shout out, so you can contact Rick Cougar on Cogger, I should say, on Facebook. But guys, thank you very, very much for your time. Enjoy the rest of your day. It's a beautiful weather out there. I hope you guys are behaving yourselves, and unfortunately, we're doing this for at least another 3 weeks. So as usual, I will be doing more content when there's anything to talk about. But as I say, I wanted to do a couple of subjects which we've now talked about. For those that are watching the replay, yeah, as I said, put your comments in the comment section below about what you think about the available money that could or could not be available next season. And also, by means, let me know out of the players that I've mentioned who you feel would benefit being in the West Ham squad. So in the meantime, guys, thanks very much for your time, and I'll see you very soon.